Now, DJ Akademiks claims that he was not going to cover the Wack 100 Luce Cannon situation no longer at the request of Wack 100. Now, since that's happened, something has happened and he's had a change of heart. And now he's back covering the Wack 100 Luce Cannon fiasco. Now, he posted a clip of a segment on his live stream titled, "We Got Content." Wack 100 calls Akademiks with alleged proof that Luce Cannon is working with them people. Now, we know that Wack has been pushing this narrative for quite some time, and a lot of people got mixed reviews about this. We really don't care about Luce Cannon, nor do we care about Wack 100. We view them the same. Both have been labeled compulsive liars. Wack 100 is somebody who spins the narrative in his favor. Luce Cannon is somebody who just makes up ridiculous, outrageous, outlandish stories about either celebrities or street individuals who people know or don't know, and tries to gain momentum on the internet off of these fictitious stories. But with all that being said, man, let's get into this content. I ain't gonna hold y'all. Let's get it.
Good. I had to turn it up a lot for that.
Hey, so
Okay.
I'm thinking about this. Like, I'm a little nervous, but
All right. Now let me call Wack back, because this is crazy. This is crazy.
Yo,
Wack, that was
hello.
crazy. Okay.
Yo, you telling me, motherfucker? I'm like, yo, listen, I had a hunch, and a little birdie had told me, but I ain't stupid. I did the math. Now, this is what it is. You never got the murder charge, but yet it sounds to me like you tell me that your attorney is well aware of this video that he has, because this other dude has said he got to work with the audio, and he said, "Yeah, I'm just gonna turn it to the whoever, and try to get him out." That. So it's like he knows what the attorney should have been like. I don't know what the fuck you talking about, but he knows what he's talking about. If I'm dissecting it right now too, I'm still trying to take this shit in.
So, if you don't know, man, Wack is basically talking about the video that we've been like showcasing. It was on my last two videos. I talked about the video of the unaliving of the Rolling 60 member Money Mike. Now, Wack 100 is insinuating that Luce Cannon somehow wanted this video and he's going to use it in order to get out of jail, possibly letting the feds know that he would do everything in his that he possibly could do to actually get somebody arrested for the case. Now, according to Wack 100, people on the streets know who actually unalive Money Mike. And what's funny to me is that Wack is just openly talking about an unaliving, an open case, as well as, even if Luce Cannon asked him to send him the video, even if the video had already been on social media, why are we talking about it on YouTube? Like, why is Wack 100 the one that's talking about it? That's just a question I got.
Wait. Oh, okay. Wack. So this is the only question I have. So you and all of the spies and everybody over at
listen, bro. Listen, this shit comes from. Listen to me, bro. It's a lot going on the internet right now. I've been laid back.
Wack, you have not been laid back. You actually been stirring the pot, pushing narratives, as well as doing a lot of work for them people. But we'll get into that as the video goes on.
You got Gigi putting in crazy work. You got the fake wife. She forgetting to edit out. They gonna run a play. This nigga Luce don't know the bitches recording them when they having regular conversations. All this shit is out on the internet, bro. And then this bomb drops. I hear this shit. I'm like, am I hearing what I think I'm hearing? Yo, nigga, that's your attorney.
Yeah. So wait, hold on. Let me ask you this one question though. My whole thing, I put it like this. if I would like, do you feel? And don't get mad at me about this question, right? Your job is the exposures. If you were exposing people for the last year, and come to find out one of the exposures was a rat, don't you feel that you missed something? Like you should, you could.
Hell no, hell no.
No accountability. You've allowed the individual to be around you in your presence, traveled with them because y'all was out on the East Coast together doing podcasts together, all kind of stuff. And when Akademiks ask you the question that a lot of people wants to know, if you're an exposer, how would you allow a person who allegedly, as you were saying, has a handler around them? How were you able to allow this person around you for so long? Did you do your job? Is this your fault? And no accountability has been taken. Have y'all ever noticed that Wack has never said he was wrong about something or ever taken any type of accountability for something? I'm not saying he should, but just take note of that.
Because I'm gonna
Wack,
tell you
the
why.
person you were exposing people with,
I'ma
he ended
tell
up being
you
a
why.
rat.
No,
What you're
you
saying,
missing-
Luke?
No, you missing the point. You got to remember.
No, Wack, you're missing the point.
That's just like we rock, right? There's never no signs that I'm a dope fiend. You never had a sign that I'm a dope fiend, right? And then all of a sudden, I start coming at you and what like, yo, something odd. This behavior ain't normal. So you sit back, you pay attention to it because I'm moving totally different. You got to remember, I've never got a phone call about this kind of shit, and then you tell me it's for this, but I'm like, that don't even sound right.
So the if you will lie as often as Luce Cannon would, what would make you believe that everything in his background is clean? If you would get on a podcast and implicate Big U in the unaliving of Nipsey Hussle, which was police activity, what would make you think that Luce Cannon wouldn't be a rat? If you would get on a podcast and actually tell about a real lick that you hit at a weed dispensary, knowing that you really did this, what would make you think that this man doesn't have a handler and he's not working for the authorities? Wack, stop playing.
And then days go by, you telling me a charge gonna come, and the charge never comes. So then I'm really scratching my. And then next thing you know, after two bail denials, you on the phone recording yourself saying, you know I'm about to get out now. Okay, cool. Everybody's listening, right? And one thing I'm noticing now, other people, I don't know if they want to be down, I don't know what it is, but they're taking it upon themselves to do their own investigation and figure shit out. That means somebody took the time to pull dude's attorney, which is probably available somewhere, and called down there off of listening to the content that been ran over there on GG channel, and the receipts been dropped between what was going on about this video, and took that information and questioned this man, which is his attorney.
Wack is taking Akademiks all around the block, up and down the highway, instead of answering the question or admitting that, listen, I messed up. We fucked up. We allowed this man in the circle. You're right. I never seen nothing that made me alerted me to that. But at the end of the day, we messed up. We should never let him around. Because had you not allowed Luce Cannon in your circle, you wouldn't even be in the middle of what's going on. But see, it's a lot of reasons why Wack 100 is involved and in the middle of a lot of different things, though. And we can get into that at a later date. If y'all been watching to pay attention, y'all know exactly what I'm talking about.
And said, look, I know the information on the video that he gave you that, he's trying to use to get out, but I don't want to be named. And he said, no, the DA, it'll just be like it came from Tremaine. Nigga, hold on, bro. Whenever your attorney's talking about they already online with the DA, nigga, something ain't right.
Okay, and then let me bring up the fact that, let's not forget, Wack is alleging that Sharice reached out to him on behalf of Luce Cannon, because Luce Cannon allegedly said that he knew that Wack could get access to the video. Wack gets access to the video and gives it to Sharice. Now, what Wack is saying is right. Cannon hands over the video, or Sharice hands over the video to Cannon's lawyer. Cannon's lawyer, according to Wack, is now in talks with the DA to try to work out something to get Cannon out of jail based upon whatever is on this video. The same video that Wack has said has been out there on social media. But that's not why I'm bringing this point up. My point is, if you're doing something to help somebody get out of jail by placing somebody else in jail, then what does that make you?
I'm about turning something in. Your attorney's supposed to be able to defend you, am I right? On charges. Add charges or pending or current charges, right?
Yeah, no, you're right.
Hey, bro, listen, so now you got to remember, this is all new shit. You got to remember, all I was doing was promoting dude's shit, help building his brand. I ain't have to be confronted with none of this kind of shit. So listen.
You was helping him promote his brand based off a bag of lies that he was telling on a lot of other individuals, as well as telling truths, snitching and ratting on these podcasts. No Jumper, and particularly his own YouTube channel, and particularly Clubhouse as well. This is a pattern with you three guys, you, 600, and Luce Cannon.
I'm going to be real. It's some niggas in my neighborhood right now that probably call my phone as rats, and I don't know it.
Yeah, but
it's real shit.
Yeah, but
we're not talking about your friends from Pacoima. We're talking about Luce Cannon, somebody we seen you parading around, taking to all kind of platforms, putting him on DJ Akademiks and all these like high profile platforms. Not like you was just putting him on your little YouTube channel. You was placing him in places. You was defending him. You was making up lies for him, because the whole Jay Reed situation and why Luce Cannon smashed Jay Reed was a lie that you helped create.
Wack, you were in the exposures with him exposing other rats.
Exactly.
You gotta remember.
Hold on, wait.
Exposures was there prior to.
See, what I don't like about what happens when Wack and Akademiks talks on the phone, and I'm sorry I keep pausing because I know that's going to be an issue, but I have to say this. I hate when Wack and Akademiks have these conversations, because all Akademiks does is allow Wack to overtalk him and control the conversation. You need to tell Wack to shut the fuck up and let you talk, because if you do that, you can catch Wack up on everything that he say. But Wack is 10 steps ahead of Akademiks, and what he does is overtalk him to push his narrative. And by the time Wack is done talking, Akademiks is like, okay, I see what you're saying.
Well, I just want to get a direct answer though. Do you think
we let him in the court? Listen, we let him in the court.
Do you think Luce Cannon is a rat?
No, I know now after hearing that shit.
Yeah, but don't you feel like you missed you ever watch Dexter? Like they're looking for serial killers. The biggest serial killer works for them.
No, I'm gonna tell you why, right? I'm gonna tell you why. Because on some real shit, and you know what? Looking back at it, right? Also, I'm gonna be real with you. Looking back at it, I always wondered. I said, "Yo, dude, we doing some wild shit. Like he don't give a fuck." So just looking back at it now, like seeing what I'm seeing, you right. If you said a nigga missed that, but this shit ain't. Hey, listen, bro. Anytime a nigga's running around doing shit, nigga, like he ain't got no worries in the world, something up. But this and this, I'm gonna be real. It ain't even him. It's his broad. His broad keep fucking sending smoke signals
up and down the block and around the corner. He hitting Wack with the old spin move, man. Like, and even a blind man can see what Wack is doing in these conversations with Akademiks. But at the end of the day, Wack ain't gonna allow nobody to hold his feet to the fire. See, he knows who to get on the line with and talk to, because he's gonna control the narrative, control the conversation. Wack think he's the master of the 48 laws of power, but he's really not.
Wait. Do you think she's snitching too, or you think that?
No, I think she's doing shit intentionally
To let
to
people know
expose
he's
this nigga, bro. Because listen, what Luce Cannon don't know the other shit she's doing. Like for instance, right when he first went, I said, "Yo, send me the link so I can register so you can call me." She told me for a week she was gonna send it. Never sent it. So she got it to where the nigga can't call nobody but her. You get what I'm saying? He don't know what's going on. He don't know that she's texting me all this other additional shit.
All right, and with that being said, on the last Adam and Wack show, Wack mentioned that Luce Cannon can't call him. He said, you know, you got to register your number. I wasn't going to do that, though. Wack is on record, on video, saying that he was never going to register his number with Luce Cannon. He said he would rather go through Sharice and let her call him or whatnot and give her the related information on the conversation back and forth. Y'all, if y'all pay attention, y'all listen to the stuff that this man says. For one, he bipolar, but for two, he's just as big of a liar as Luce Cannon is.
I'm telling you, bro. Like I wouldn't have listened if she wouldn't have told me what she told me. I don't even think I don't even think he wanted her to tell me that shit.
Wack,
And the shit she's saying is waving. Bro, today, did you see what she did today? She leaked the call where she was like, hey, listen, we need to do this to try to debunk. We're going to just switch it up and say this. And she put it up on their fucking channel.
Yeah.
Like, bro, who does that?
That's kind of odd, huh?
Bro, she go to GD's page.
It's odd. They definitely got caught in a lie. Sharice definitely, she's lying. Her and Luce lying. She definitely didn't know that she didn't edit that part. Or let's just go with the theory that Wack is saying. Maybe she did it on purpose. Maybe she was exposing the fact that this is what Luce Cannon is doing for whatever reason. She want to keep him locked up or whatever. But Wack 100 runs plays just the same. Only thing about it, Wack's plays, the ones that he puts out on video, we don't hear the other side of the planning of it. You feel what I'm saying? We haven't heard the audio of him and 600 and Luce Cannon, whoever planning it. Other than that, it's the same shit that he do the same thing. Like, this is the pot calling the kettle black. You're the same. You and Luce Cannon are the same person. You accusing Luce of being the police. People accusing you of being the police. You accusing Luce of lying. You be lying. Like, y'all the same individual.
He put it up on her fucking channel. Like, it's like me calling you and we like, yo, bro, that shit came out, so we got to figure out our way how to debunk and get around that shit. And we talk, all right, we're going to say this, and we're going to say that, and we're going to spin this, and we're going to spin that. And then I take it and put it up. She put it up today, nigga. The people in the chat, hold on, here, let me send this to you. I don't think you understand what I'm saying.
Wait, but hold on. No, I get what you're saying, but here's my question to you. If this guy is a rat and he's been around you for,
let's go.
Like, obviously you're not doing nothing crazy, but like he's been around you for like probably about a year.
Fucking way. Here you go, bro. It's on your text.
Don't you?
There's no way. There's no way, bro.
Stop sending information and answer the question that Akademiks is. See what I'm saying? He's spinning him around. Ak is attempting. Salute to Akademiks, man. I ain't got no problem. I enjoy Akademiks content and everything, right? I'm just being very critical of this conversation and in the way that he allows Wack to control the conversation and the narrative when they talk. And I'm pretty sure other people tell Akademiks this, right? But Ak is attempting to hold Wack's feet to the fire. Instead of Wack answering the question, he's sending other information to get Akademiks up off of his square. No, stand on it. Okay, I'm gonna look at that later. Answer the question I just asked you.
He didn't know what she was doing, bro. Play that shit, bro. You don't, bro. Play that shit.
Don't play nothing. Make him answer your question, bro.
Bro, just play it.
So I thought about it, right? I think we need to do a recording of you saying that.
Hold on, bro. That's the first one.
Like you threw him a bone and he bit it. Like
the second one. Play these two, bro.
Take it.
Back to back. Nigga, ain't no bitch doing that, bro, on accident, my nigga. And he don't know because ain't nobody telling me. She lying to him.
So why would she? She has a baby with him that's a newborn. Why would she?
Hey, bro, she finna make her way up out of here, bro. She's embarrassed. Look, Gigi's been exposing all the lies dude told her. The lady embarrassed, bro. She thought she was really married, bro. She didn't figure out she got a fake wedding certificate. Gigi didn't put up all the shit. She's embarrassed, bro.
Man, Wack, come on. Listen. And I rock with Gigi. Shout out to Gigi. You know what I mean? She knows that her and Luce Cannon ain't really married in real life. Sharice is playing along with the whole marriage thing and everything. She helped come up with the fake documentation for her and Luce Cannon. She knows they're not married. That's not what's going on, man. Her and Luce is doing this content shit together. They both clout chasers. They both are starving for fame and notoriety. And I got to sneeze because excuse me, my allergies is killing me right now. But her and Luce Cannon is playing this game together. Like, Wack go a little too far with some of the narratives that he tried to push. And Akademiks really don't know. So, like, I wish Akademiks would talk to, like, other content creators. Talk to Wack as well. Definitely talk to Gigi. But you need to talk to some other people that's on the other side of this whole Wack 100 thing too, where you can get a clear vision of what's going on, because we all know Luce Cannon and his fake wife is on bullshit. We all know that. But we also know that Wack 100 is on bullshit too.
Bro, and she's gonna make it, bro. Play that shit you got right now. You tell me, Act. You tell me. Was that supposed to go up? That ain't no, it's an accident. Play it.
Let me see.
Bro, play that shit, bro.
All right, so
fuck what I'm talking about.
It's rolling. I'm gonna edit the first part out. Hello.
When people were okay.
So I thought about it. I think we need to do a recording of you saying that you gave him a bone to bite, and you threw him a bone and he bit it. Like it was a setup to see how he would take it. You know what I'm saying? Did you hear me?
Yeah. Let's go.
I think you should do that because that'll clear it up to see how far he would go and see if he would really snake and turn on you. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. I think you need to do that to clear it, and then I'm going to play it on my live. I told everybody I'm going live at 1 o'clock because I'm tired of this shit. And then he's trying to also put something on you. Let me go.
Play it out.
No, I just did. So wait. Wow.
Like, I mean, did anybody that heard that the first time we heard it believe that? And then when she came back and said, "Oh, they were running another play," we ain't believe that shit. We knew that they was online. Like, hey, faking it till they make it. Well, listen, Wack got us. He done came out and told everybody about this goddamn video that you asked for. We just gonna say this. Nobody knew. Nobody believed that. Nobody believed them when they did that. What that got to do with your big Mr. Potato Head ass?
You feel what I'm saying? Like, you gotta follow me, bro. Bro, these things ain't this, bro. Listen to me. It's a lot. Look, she exposing dude.
Thirsty.
She exposing him. He don't have a clue because unless she tells him what's happening, he don't know.
All right, wait. I'm with you on everything. Here's my question. I think everybody does want to know this.
Is you telling me did a
Wack? We believe you. Be
This boy
working.
can't even
So
answer
now
a question,
we want
man.
you to. I got to ask you this because if he's been working for a while, and for a year he was
07,
around
bro.
you,
07.
what do you
07.
what do you think?
07.
Stop talking.
What do you think he was trying to get from being around you?
Don't know. You know what?
You think he was trying to lie?
Real. Yeah, definitely. But see, here goes the thing, bro.
With what though?
Bro, listen,
That was a good question. Okay, if Luce Cannon is working for the police, we know at one time he wanted to catch a fade with Wack, but then all of a sudden he wanted to be Wack's friend, his confidant. I want to be a part of the exposers. You unk, I'm nephew. You know what I mean? I'm gonna tell you all the Big U secrets. We're gonna go after Big U. What, like Akademiks said, if he working for them people, he came around you for a reason. You know what I mean? What is it that he came around you to get? Now, listen, I ain't for nobody going to jail. I definitely ain't down with nobody telling or whatnot. You feel what I'm saying? Did y'all's handlers get y'all together and be like, all right, hey, I got a handler out here and y'all together. I talked to your handler from Utah. I want you to go meet up with, my handler out in South Los Angeles. Get with him. He got somebody out there working. I really don't know. Like, what's the scenario? What's the significance of y'all linking up if Luce Cannon was working for them people?
You gotta remember, this ain't the first time. The first time it happened was back. It's in a book called Murder Rap by Greg Cadence. Go pull it up. Go to the chapter called Stutterbox. You see pictures of me, Suge Knight, all that. Right? A whole chapter where a nigga tried to lie me, thought I was doing something. 9 months, tracking devices, everything on my trucks, my cars, phones, everything. Raids, all that. Only to find out that he runs a string of small legal businesses. Right? Yeah, okay. Yeah.
Listen, I don't think that Wack does anything illegal. I'm gonna just say that I don't think Wack is doing anything to cause himself to go to jail at this point in his life. I can't vouch for like how long that's been or whatever, but I do honestly believe him when he says he at this point in his life he's not doing anything illegal. My issue with Wack 100 is the way that he actually operates. Recording people's phone calls, putting them on the internet, chasing after people who really, I mean, what is it to you? Like, we've seen him like chase after dozens of people to try to quote unquote expose them. What is he getting out of being an exposer? Is he making any money off of social media doing all of this stuff? I know Clubhouse doesn't even like pay any monetization or nothing. He only does his own YouTube channel every so many weeks or whatever, so he's not making no real money off of that. I don't know how much money Adam could possibly be paying him. I mean, for somebody like Wack, who I imagine his net worth is in the millions, somewhere around there, the amount of money that Adam is paying him probably is nothing. I believe that Wack is infatuated with just being viral. I don't think Wack cares about the money, the finances, the monetary gain off of this.
Right, so this ain't the first time. When people see me, we doing this thing we do on the internet, people think I'm a gang banger and I gotta be doing something wrong. Truth be told, I'm sitting in the motherfucking Beverly Hills right now. I got probably $1 trillion worth of investors in there. I got number 2 people from Abu Dhabi. I got...
Wack is in Beverly Hills with $1 trillion worth of investors, and he's talking about Luce Cannon on DJ Akademiks Livestream. Catch that.
We got the people doing fucking virtual VR to fucking heal the brain from certain. I've been up here all day for 8 hours, right? Taking meetings, doing business, signing deals. I'm far from what people think I am, but when people on the outside looking in at people be thinking I'm doing shit I ain't supposed to be doing on some real shit. So you know what? They like, well, let's go over there and see what he doing. Because these niggas gotta work. They gotta give shit up. I don't do a motherfucking thing wrong to generate no income. If I ain't at the crib, I'm in the field. When I'm in the field, I gotta do no jumper. I'm up here doing handling my business with meetings. Wait. Closing deals.
So that's the confusing thing. If you're not doing anything, why the hell would a rat want to be around you?
But you missing the point. They don't. Listen, the more they see you, what you ain't doing.
Oh, his handler put him around you.
It might not even be that. It might just be, bro. It's like digging for gold, homie.
I'm gonna be real with y'all. Luce Cannon, if and I mean I do believe that Luce Cannon is cooperating. I don't know if he's always had a handler this entire time, but if in fact he's cooperating, he probably was around Wack 100 trying to like take him down too. I'm not saying he was. I wouldn't put it past him. You know, I don't put too much. Like sometimes when people be like, oh, you know, such and such got caught, and oh, I don't think he'd tell. Like I don't put nothing past nobody. I done seen some of the craziest paperwork. It's people's paper, and this is the type of nigga I am too. It's people's paperwork that I just recently read, right? You know, recently got that Pacer account, and I went back into some old cases of some people that I know that caught Fed cases. It's some people that got cooperation, and it clearly states cooperation during their sentencing in their federal paperwork, man. And I just, you know, I was like, you know, I ain't surprised. You know, and these guys are still running around here like they went and did their time and stood tall. And, you know, hey, I don't know. They must wasn't checking people's federal paperwork on those Fed yards.
You got to find something to bring it back. They ain't going to tell you where to go unless they, you know, send you at a motherfucker. That could be it. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? But 85% of the time, I'm with my woman. The other 15% of the time, I'm hustling with my woman. My woman right here with me, right. If I FaceTime you right now, you going to say, Wack, you in the heels and some shit worth $50 million. Right now, if you FaceTime me right now, you going to see I'm the only motherfucker in here look like me.
But you on YouTube talking about Luce Cannon, though. I just don't get that.
I got Russians, I got motherfucking Armenians, fucking people from Abu Dhabi, India. That's all that's in this spot where I'm at right now. There ain't nothing but business going on. You get what I'm saying? So people don't know because they really don't see me. They just assume. So when you got a nigga outside looking in, he think I'm doing something. He think I'm moving something. But that ain't the case. Right? I really believe I gotta believe it. Especially after that work we seen yesterday. Nigga, you got an open case, nigga, for mother 2007. You didn't see the work? Hold on, bro. Ain't no way.
He has an open case.
Here you go.
Okay, here you go, Ash. See, fuck what I'm talking about. Here you go. Here. You ain't no fucking fool. You're
The funny part about all of this is I could have swore, I mean, I know for sure, but I could have swore a couple days ago, not even an entire week ago, you told Act to fall back. Don't talk about that. Leave that alone. Back up from that. Akademiks made a whole statement. You know, we're going to leave the Luce Cannon and Wack 100 stuff alone. Wack is my friend. He told me not to talk about it. I'm not talking about it no more. Anytime my friend tells me not to say something, I ain't going to say nothing. I did the same thing for Joe Button, Charlemagne. And then here we are right back in the mix talking about it. And not only is Act talking about it, but he has Wack 100 on the phone to talk about it. What about Game's house, nigga?
very intelligent. Check your text, bro.
Why did Luce not tell you about these things?
Why would he tell me, motherfucker, if he working? The fuck? Look, now this shit, see, when you get to it with me, everybody goes to work. My media team and people that want to be part of the team. This shit right here is GG.
A bunch of people that's doxing people.
You see, okay? So look what circle and I do and slide it and look at the definition for what that means. Nigga, that's 18 years. You know when they hold something over your head, they never close it out. That's the threat.
Yeah.
Fuck what I'm talking about. That's a fresh pull 2 days ago.
I've never known in all my years of being involved in the streets, looking at paperwork, covering cases, looking at federal paperwork, looking at state paperwork. I've never in my life seen somebody whose case was open since 2007 that was cooperating or not cooperating. Like, I've never even known the feds to allow one person to actually be out that long on an open case, like where the case is open. They've never, I've never known it. Like, it's 2025, so we talking about somebody who's been out on a case damn near 20 years. Come on, man. Like, man, whatever. I guess Luce Cannon worked for the goddamn he must got a CIA handler.
That shit from 07. Fuck what I'm talking about, Act. See, now we looking.
Akademiks never been in trouble. He ain't never caught no case. Act doesn't know one damn thing about the streets.
Now we paying attention. How's it pending adjudication for most happen?
Okay, Wack.
Gigi went out with his friend and brought him some nigga named Chosen. He said the nigga started hollering from the cell, I'm gonna cooperate. It was my brother, let me out of here. He said the nigga scared him so bad he went in there and took the charges.
Wack.
Man,
This is a state case pending adjudication, and it's in the court location is Rancho Cucamonga.
hey,
So,
bro, listen, man.
after seeing this, though, after seeing this, because I know you said the exposures was a lot more people, but I remember the top three guys. You, Luce, and 600. Don't you gotta run 600 file now because he might have some shit like.
He already ran 600's file, and he allegedly cleared 600, even though at one point in time, Wack 100 was running around talking about people with sealed cases was telling. He ran that information, that type of content on Jay Prince Jr. and a couple other people who had sealed cases. But now that 600 had one, a sealed case is cool. Oh, they just do that now. And just, you know what I mean? He changed the whole narrative, but I'll let Wack tell Akademiks.
This. Because
listen, that was the voices. The real exposures is the researchers, bro. I'm gonna keep it 100.
Have you ran 600's file? Because
I went and ran this shit. We ran this shit like a year ago.
Is he all good?
He all good. Everything about him was good.
Oh, so y'all never ran Luce Cannon shit?
Nah, we never ran this shit.
Also, I've been following Wack 100 on Clubhouse for quite some time. And this is something that they said, in order to be a part of the 100 side, they had to run your paperwork. That's what they were saying about 2 years ago. Now, all of a sudden, they ain't running paperwork no more. Which is it? Do y'all run paperwork or y'all don't?
We never ran it. We just, because you got to remember, we didn't know too much about the nigga, but, we didn't know too much about the nigga.
But you knew enough to be on I'm sorry I keep pausing it, but he knew enough to be on No Jumper to be saying, oh, I know, yeah, Luce, I know you was the one that Big used to always go get. You was the one, Luce was the one doing this and that and that and this. Did you know that, or was you just vouching for him for the sake of content?
On some real shit. Nobody wasn't saying nothing. You know what I'm saying? But now is up. Everybody digging. You got people, bro, in this own.
So wait, hold on. If you're saying Luce Cannon's telling, my main man Lil Durk is tied down and in the same spot with him.
Bro, I see him, Lil Durk pops. His pops land today. I see him tell your son, bro, I believe that nigga got sent up there to try to get something out of me. It's a fact. You seen what they said about that fake interview you did, right?
Wait, what?
Oh, hold on. I didn't send you that.
I mean, I did know that the damn interview was like way bogus though, but
here you go. Oh, I thought I sent it to you. Here you go. Lil Durk sent word, and I had to tell him you had nothing to do with it. They lied to Act too. Here you go, Act.
Wait. Who asked about the interview? Who?
Here, bro. It wasn't never supposed to be an interview. Lied to the nigga. They telling you it's an interview, right? He telling Durk.
Who's Reese? Who's Reese?
Listen, that's part of his management team. Listen, they telling Durk, hey, actors want to talk to you. He thought it was just a one-on-one call with you and him. You know that nigga would have been called you and ran it up. And these niggas is telling you they bringing Durk.
And this is why I need somebody to find out. Is this paperwork even real? It's what because you don't have like what the case was, what type of felony it is. It just got like a case number, a date, a filing date, pending adjudication, and the location. But it doesn't have height, race, date of birth, or none of that on there, right? You do got his name on there. But is this real, and how do we even know that this is Luce Booty Cannon's paperwork? I'm just saying.
Then he telling Durk, hey, Axe, say, want to holler at you real quick. This is why he didn't even know who the fucking Sharice was. That's why when she asked that dumbass question, he froze up. He didn't even know it was being recorded. Bro, you looking at it.
What?
Look at it, bro.
To somebody named Reese, he says, Please let Wack know he thought he was talking to Ack. He did not know he was being recorded. Just like he said he didn't want to talk to nobody, but since it was Ack and he thought Buddy told him he didn't want to talk to him, he went on ahead and talked to him. He don't know anything about that lady, blah, blah. This is crazy, he even did that. Y'all don't think, yeah, because I ain't gonna lie, what's the name was putting me on contact with Dirk on email. So you're saying Dirk didn't know that was a public thing?
He had no idea. He telling you, yo, I got a meet thing with Dirk set up, but then he's telling Dirk, hey, I want to talk to you real quick. It was all cap. You ready?
Really?
Where we meeting at? Right here? Out there.
Yeah, this is crazy.
I don't know, man. I do believe that about the Dirk situation, though.
I'm about to go in here and meet with these gentlemen for this tobacco distribution. And but keep it rolling. You got everything, bro. You need to run all that shit back. You looking at it. Fuck what I'm talking about.
Don't run it. Don't run it. All right, man. I mean, listen. I ain't gonna lie. I quite enjoy covering this whole debacle. Wack 100, Luce Cannon 600, Brick Baby, No Jumper, fucking Adam 22, and all that. Right? Hey, it is what it is, man. But at the end of the day, man, I just wanted to point out like the way that he controls the narrative. It comes off as being disingenuous, and trying to steer the public's opinion into his way of looking at it. When the truth is there, all you gotta do is lay it out for people and let the person decide what they believe and they don't believe. I believe a lot of the stuff that Wack was accusing Luce of, but also believe that Wack is the same individual as Luce Cannon. The stuff that he's trying to point out about Luce Cannon, people have said the same thing about you. You feel what I'm saying? That's where we got the name, well, not we, but that's where this whole term of CS2 back came from, as well as I just pointed out a lot of stuff in my last video. Make sure y'all go check it out, run them numbers up, where I gave 5 instances where Wack 100 did some stuff that, in my opinion, violated the code of the streets, the code of conduct, and things that were unbecoming of a gangster. But at the end of the day, this paperwork that Akademiks has up right here, that Wack 100 supplied him, there's no date of birth, there's no height, there's no race, there's no sex, eye color, driver's license, no address or nothing. All it says is the people of the state of California versus Tremaine Williams. And it just has felony, a case number, a filing date, case status, pending adjudication, and Rancho Cucamonga on there. You feel what I'm saying? And then, like, let's just, for shits and giggles, let's look that up. Let's just look that up. Let me see. Let's just see what pending adjudication actually means. Okay, the AI says pending adjudication means a matter such as a legal case or administrative proceeding is currently awaiting a formal decision or resolution by the judge, board, or other authority. And in the case that the matter is in process, it has not reached a final conclusion, which is crazy. With that being way back in 2007. All right, y'all. I done had enough of this, man, for the day. Get in the comment section. I'm going to probably run this as a premiere. But get in the comment section. Let me know what y'all think about this. You already know what it is. Ruler Gang.